Alright, have to re-record this. Got some more PvP matches with Sylvanas. As you can see, we have 565 honor and starting up a couple matches here. But yeah, I tried to record this and for some reason the audio did not save. So that's a bummer, but I mean, these are quick videos, no big deal. First match here we have going up against Hellscream. You know, I was kind of anticipating a little bit more of a meteor units. You know, Orc and Horde units, they tend to kind of just be bulky. And as you can see here, the War Song Warriors, you know, they're actually pretty solid against Sylvanas when they're side by side like that, because obviously her Dark Arrow pierces through, and when they're side by side, that obviously doesn't hit them. You know, and they got a decent amount of health, so they can take her out pretty easily. But again, that secondary effect though of Sylvanas is just, it's too good. You know, even if they're low health and you take them over, it's just, I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, I keep saying it in the other video too, how broken I think that is. And you know, I've seen it. There's been a handful of times where when she goes to haunt, they can obviously still attack her, because the Banshee that she turns into has its own set of health as well. So if you have a couple units around, they can hit her and cancel it. But other than that, you know, it's really good. But you know, same strategy as always. I think that, you know, until I see something better, you know, it works for every army I've tried. You know, just control that middle lane and then control the bridge as well. And I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, you control the gold in the match and it does nothing but help you place units, you know, 10 times more than what your opponent can. But here's one thing that I think is just absolutely broken first. You know, you see Hellscream, his hero kills my unit, and then she's able to haunt and take control of him. You know, that to me is completely broken. You would think that maybe the heroes should be immune to it, but you know, even the Banshee, you would think the heroes should be immune to the Banshee. And I don't know if you guys have done the PvE matches very much, and you know, if you use Banshee in PvE on a unit that can't be taken over, it does some damage to it, and I think that makes more sense for hero units. But as of now, that's not how it is. As you can see here, this match is over. You know, pretty solid. I wasn't ever really in a position I was worrying. And now this second match here, we're going up against the Paladin. And again, same strategy. You know, until I see something different, I'm not going to change it. And let me just take a moment here to shout out the Abomination. I think the Abomination is really good too. I mean, there's a handful of undead units that I think are just best in the game for their class. I mean, the Abomination just hooks the back, you know, whether it's a ranged or a spellcaster. It hooks that and pulls it forward and prioritizes it as a target. And I believe, I could be wrong on this, but I think his cleave attack hits everything in front of him. I think it does, you know, splash damage. It's not just single target. You know, and for 6 gold, I think he's well worth it. And then, you know, some of the, like I said, I think the ghoul, the 2 gold ghoul, really good. And I want to point out that real quick. You'll see his Abomination just killed my Sylvanas, and he had over, you know, 3/4 health. You know, that's ridiculous. You know, she's 6 cost. Even if she dies, you know, she just took over another 6 cost unit. You know, that's 12 gold that I have essentially going at him. I just think that's crazy. She is so good. You know, and then throw on the Black Arrow with her. I recently just got the Black Arrow too, so these are couple of my first matches with her with that ability, and that's just, it just makes her 10 times better. What you can see here, slowly marching like the walkers from the White Walkers from Game of Thrones, and just pushing on to victory here. But I want to thank you guys again for watching. I want to keep posting these videos as I get more practice with her and get better, and hopefully you guys enjoy it.